So you can hear this, and what you're hearing essentially is a measure of the health of the environment.
Yeah, but I mean, these birds evolved before humans were here. They've been around for a long time.
For me, listening to nature is a very personal connection. And so to give people a sense...
Where Peregian is now, our cattle used to run all over that, and it was just all timber.
These are harmonic frequencies here. That's the actual call there.
And so the very far fence, which aren't expected to go to at all today, it's an electric fence, high voltage electric fence. So please don't touch that fence.
As a kid I can remember big dead trees, blue gum trees, and these trees were so big the timber getters in those days must have thought, well, we'll never be able to get rid of them, and they rung barked them, and they were all dead.
Thanks and enjoy.
I cut timber with a 6'6" cross-cut saw, and they wouldn't even look like going through them if you wanted to. And I can remember one particular one that had fallen down. The end was burnt out of it. Sometimes it might be raining and I'd be mustering the cattle, getting them in, and I'd bang my head down, sitting on the horse, and ride it in under the log. They were that big, but there was hundreds of them, these big things.
What's your favourite sound?
My favourite sound? I really love hearing the yellow-tailed black cockatoos that fly over our property. And all the bird life. I really love the bird life, but I also love listening to frogs too. I love sitting down beside the dam.
So we monitor and control all of the declared pest species across the coast. Wild dogs, cats, foxes, deer, Indian minor birds and pigs. I think that's all of them.
Deer?
Deer as well, yep.
Stoats?
Not stoats.
No stoats here?
No wild.
It's just in April, and there's a really good timing for
Bring the volume up.
My grandfather had it. He was a timber getter, and it looked pretty good for timber around here, which it was. He stayed here and he grew old on the property, and my mother and stepfather bought it off him.
The habitat they require is a temporary habitat. I mean, it looks boring, but when you step into it, you'll realise that it's a three-dimensional space. Even though it looks flat and the vegetation's low, the vegetation might only be waist high, but it is still structurally complex and floristically very diverse.
There are koalas in the reserve, lots of little small mammals.
Yeah, we'll just get out of this. That we are living creatures, and what you're hearing is other living creatures. They inhabit the world differently to us, and they use sound in different ways and different purposes, but when you listen to it, you're hearing the presence of that bird or animal or creature. So you're hearing its place in the world.
I suppose, and plenty of dingoes around in those times. You'd have your dogs tied up on the chains at the house, and during the night you'd hear them fighting like heck, and the dingoes would be coming to fight with the dogs. Yeah.